So no one told you that was gonna be this way. Oh guys, after a long time. How long has it been? Like yeah, the last review I did was I think Endgame. 1 year back. Oh my god. It doesn't feel like 1 year, but it has been that long. And you know, I'm gonna talk about probably one of my favorite TV shows of all time. And I like Friends. The 25th anniversary, just 26th anniversary, just got over like a few days back. So on behalf of that, I'm making this. And like what to say about Friends. Friends is such like you can. It's one of those shows where you can say that it has its flaws, it has mistakes, it has a lot of mistakes, to be honest, but you still love it so much, and you just adore it. For me, the reason why Friends is special to me is because of the time period which I saw it in. Okay, I actually saw this show during my exam times. Okay, not like by in during exam times means like it's not. I was not binging it or anything. I just watched it for fun. Okay, like whenever I had like maybe 1 or 2 hours break in between or something, I would just casually watch this, and I just fell absolutely in love with the show. Okay, it was such a good show. And I was actually like, whenever I get a break, I just get so excited. I would just be like, yes, I'm gonna watch Friends, one of my favorite shows. And it's really, really, you will get obsessed with the show. Okay, that is the word to use. Fanboying and all this, yeah, fine, yeah, whatever, fanboy. But you will get obsessed with Friends if you start watching it, trust me. Okay, some of the jokes may seem old. Okay, like because it was made in that period of time. Okay, some of the jokes might feel a bit icky and old and all, but it's still so like at, out of 100% of the jokes, I think at least 90% of the jokes actually work. I mean, I was barely laughing at times. It was so funny, it was so hilarious. And oh my god, I love the show. Let's talk about the characters. Okay, my favorite has to be Ross. Like, people don't like Ross because he's a very like like what do you say? Very annoying, people say, and he's also very like he's one of those people who thinks that he's right always, and he makes it like he's so stubborn about his opinion and all. And he's one of those people who like go to any lengths just to prove that he's right, and he's one of those people say. But for me, I just feel so bad for him. Okay, like he has gone through so much in his life in the show. Okay, like he has he's probably the character which I feel the most bad for. Okay, I know he's loved by his parents and all. Like, his parents love him the most. If you have seen the show, you'll know that his parents love him the most. But I still feel so bad for him because of what all he has gone through in his life, and it's just really sad. But at the same time, David Schwimmer, okay, the actor, is just incredible. I think as an actor, I think he's the best in the entire show. Okay, some of his expressions, oh my god, just thinking about it just makes me laugh. It's so funny, hilarious stuff by David Schwimmer. Brilliant actor. He proves that in the show, and he's so good. Let's talk about Chandler, who's my second favorite, and he is so good. I mean, oh my god, he's the king of sarcasm. Okay, memes. I mean, there have been a ton of memes from with Chandler, and it's just like Chandler is great. Okay, he's so good. He's probably the funniest character in the show, and you can also kind of see why he is sarcastic. It's not like he's just randomly making sarcastic jokes and all. He actually has a reason for why he's making that jokes. Okay, because in his childhood, because of his parents' divorce and all that, he was so affected that he just wants to like have some sense of humor in between, and you can kind of understand where he's coming from in terms of making sarcastic jokes. And he's funny. I mean, literally all lines said by Chandler was just so funny. Everything is just so great about the character. Okay, he's so good. Then Joey is obviously I mean, one like flaw which I had with Joey was that, like, for the first 5 to 6 seasons, I loved everything about him. Okay, he was so good. Okay, he was so hilarious too. But towards the end, I feel like he got like a lot more dumber than usual. Okay, like he got so dumb to a point where it's so unbelievable how dumb he is. Like you're just thinking, there's no way he's that dumb. Like you just keep thinking to yourself, but it still makes up for some hilarious moments. So I don't really care about that. Okay, so that was one gripe and flaw which I had with Joey though. Then let's talk about the woman. Okay, let's talk about Monica. Okay, Monica's obsession, like the kind of OCD which she has, it's just, it's so funny. Okay, it's really funny, and yeah, it gets a bit annoying at times, but who cares? It's still hilarious. Rachel, Rachel is actually my least favorite in all of the group friends, the original six. Eh, Mainly she's because like as a person I feel like I didn't buy her much. She's a very spoiled brat. She's so annoying at times too. Like I mean, obviously I don't. It's not that I don't like her at all. It's just that she's my least favorite from all the six. Okay, she's just annoying. That's it. And Phoebe, oh my god, Phoebe has like the most depressing past. I mean, I'm pretty sure if this show was not a sitcom, her character would be so freaking dark. Okay, like literally her mom killed herself in her childhood and she had to live on the streets. I mean, just I would like really want to see a spin-off show on Phoebe. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm really waiting for that. I mean, there was a spin-off show for Joey, but I didn't find that very interesting. But if they would have made it on Phoebe, if they would have made a separate show on Phoebe and her character itself, I would have really seen it. It would have been so interesting to watch her life and all, and and she's always like the odd one out from the group. Like she's just like freaky and like she, like out of all the female character in the show, I think Phoebe is the best. She is amazing. Okay, and yeah, the original six are great. I mean, I'm not gonna talk about the supporting characters because that's gonna take like ages, but I'm gonna mention some of my favorites. Janice. Oh my god, Janice. Like when you hear that voice, oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, it's hilarious. Like I just love their reactions when they hear Janice's voice in the background, Like for the first time they're like, oh, not her again, It's just it's hilarious stuff. Then yeah, then I really like Mike too. Mike is a fantastic character. Okay, he's so good. And Paul, I didn't even expect to see Paul Rudd in the show. Okay, when I saw him, I'm like, that's Ant-Man, right? That's Ant-Man. I didn't even know he was there in the show, and he was a good character. He really was. In terms of supporting characters, then Monica and Ross's parents were really great too, and yeah, I guess in terms of supporting characters, like this show like entirely revolves around the original six. Like the supporting characters not given much importance. We have to do is just pay attention to the original six. We have to care about them. That's it. And like yeah, I mean that I guess that's it. Like season wise, if I had to rank them, the first season, I actually it was a bit weird. Okay, like for the first 5 or 6 episodes, it took me time to get into this world and their experience and all, and it was kind of weird to me because some of the jokes did not hit, and it was not about hitting. It's not that the jokes did not hit; it was just too old to understand. Okay, and so I was kind of weirded out by the show in the first like 5 6 episodes, but after that I feel like this show became like oh my god level thing. It was so great. Okay, then the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth season, like these 5 seasons were absolutely some of the best bunch of seasons in the entire show. I absolutely enjoyed the living hell out of them. It was so hilarious. It was so great. I mean, I loved it. I really did. Then the problem with the show came in the final 4 episodes. Okay, final 4 seasons. I'm sorry, seasons. Okay, seventh, eighth, and ninth seasons especially felt a bit too tiring. It's like they were running out of ideas. Especially in the eighth season where they did the Joey and Rachel kind of that thing. The relationship thing. It was so. I mean, like, was that really necessary? It was so, it kind of ruined the friendship which they had. I always thought that Joey and Rachel had a really special friendship between them, but the relationship thing really ruined that. So that was really unnecessary step taken by the writers. And the 10th season finally actually picked up, and I actually really loved the 10th season. Except the last two seasons were very emotional. I mean, I think the last two episodes of the show are the only two episodes which I actually watched only once. Okay, I only remember watching those last two episodes once. Mainly because I just, watching those last two episodes just makes me feel like, oh man, this is getting over and all. I know that I'm gonna rewatch it again, but the last two episodes just makes me feel like, oh man, I'm gonna miss this show so much. And so I don't feel like watching those last two episodes again. But the other all, I feel like I watched it like a billion times. Okay, even now I'm actually still watching Friends. I'm currently watching Friends. Every day I at least watch like two episodes, minimum two episodes a day. Okay, I still watch. I don't know, I just don't get enough of the show. It's so good. Okay, like everything about it is so realistic. One more thing which I really appreciate about the show is the fact that, like, this show makes us feel like we are in this show with them. Like when they're sitting on the sofa having a conversation, we feel like we are with them. It's like we are in that circle of friends. It's like we are with them, we are in their group. And it was so fun, and it was such a fun ride. Okay, overall I don't think I will give this movie a 10 out of 10, but I would definitely give it an 8.5 or a 9. Okay, it's a really good show. If you haven't watched it, it's absolutely worth your time. But it's not a flawless show. It does have actually a bunch of issues, but yeah, I would give it pretty much an 8.5 to 9 out of 10. Okay, so watch it. It's absolutely amazing. And yeah, I guess that's it. And see you guys for my next video, which will be coming, I think, I don't know when, this year. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna come in this year. Don't worry about that. Okay, so see you guys, and yeah.